First of all, how are you feeling? Because Coach Brundell said you got.
I'm good. I'm not gonna really talk about my body right now. It's just I got banged up. It's a long season, so I'm fine. I'm gonna get treatment and then we go from there.
Fair enough. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and just with Izzy, if you've seen it,
I'm not gonna answer no questions about Izzy, myself, and I hope that y'all respect that. It's part of the game, but we don't know anything.
Natasha, what's your message to the fan base right now as you go through this first bit of turbulence this season?
I just want everyone to just take a deep breath with us. Just understand that for the last two, and especially in this huddle too, we're missing 2 starters for the last few weeks. That's about 35 points off the board. That's about 20 rebounds off the board, and we're still missing a 20-point double-double player out of our starting lineup. So if you take any 2 starters out of any other starting lineup in this league, they're going to have the same turbulence or whatever it may be. So the fans that are with us, not the Mayweather fans, because we know Mayweather fans, they like to jump on a bandwagon when everything is good, but real fans stay when you hit a little bit of adversity, because that's just bound to happen during the season. So there is zero panic from this fucking team. Zero.
Is that the same message you guys have for each other as well?
Yes, there's zero panic on this team. We're going to be fine.
Tosh, that third quarter, I mean, you guys seemed the first half doing okay offensively, but then they just
we got stagnant. We allowed their switching to keep us on one side of the floor. We're not moving the ball, and we're playing positionless basketball, so that ball has to move side to side. It needs to touch everyone's hands. That's just simple fixes within our offense.
Oh, okay. Tosh, I'm just curious how you balance, not panicking as you're saying, but also knowing that you all have to give a little bit more, and you all have to hold yourselves accountable to be better.
Yeah, we're professional in here. I think we continue to do that every single day. I think that's what we strive for every single day. And in the game of basketball, things aren't going to be perfect, but we give effort here every single day. So we're going to continue to challenge each other. We're going to continue to get into practice, and the schedule's not helping. We got 1 practice tomorrow. We play Vegas, and then we have 4 days to finally just give our bodies a break. So that mental and physical break is going to be really great. But y'all, we constantly talk about the expectation of players to come out here every single night. I played in this league 10 years. We started with 35. We jumped to 44, and we have not extended the time of our season yet. So I think this needs to be a really clear discussion with going into CBA negotiations too. We want our best athletes at an elite level every single night when they get on the floor, and so our schedule has to start fucking going with that too.
Tosh, on a positive note, Nneka, especially when we're talking about CBA, but I asked her about how she's thinking about your whole role here and how happy she was that you found a home here and everything. So you talk about the bond that you have with Nneka and how happy she is.
I feel like me and Nneka's bond has grown. I think that as soon as I got through a little bit of my immaturity of being a young buck in here, me and Nneka have been growing our relationship, and I was really always happy when she signed to Seattle too. I think that what her and Skylar and the Seattle organization have going on is great. She's been an amazing president for us. I think she advocates for all of us. I think that she articulates herself very well while also getting in her little jazz from time to time. So I really love the way that Nneka leads us. But she's just a really great person all around. She's a great post player. There's even been turmoil in her career, and even with national team stuff and all that. And she just handles everything very gracefully. She handles everything with grace and with poise. And I feel like that's the way that you should go about stuff. So there's a lot of respect over here for Nneka, but it's good to hear that the love is mutual there too.
Finish with Kenny. Tosh, how you doing? As well. Hope all is well with you. I kind of want to get into that immaturity aspect.
Yeah.
What aspect? What would you say about yourself as immature as young? Because I just want to.
I wouldn't even say immature, because sometimes I feel like that boxes me into something. I feel like we all have to go through our young adulthood of figuring out where we fit in and how to go about even things of my activism. I tend to go more into my water. I watch more about my verbiage now, understanding that if I hit people a little too hard with the truth, they're automatically going to just close their ears and not hear me. So I wouldn't say immaturity. I would just say that learning along the way of who I am, how I want to approach things, what most people will be open to hearing. And even from a point guard, that can be said the same thing. I led with fire a lot when I was young. younger, but understanding that not everyone responds to that fire. So being able to tap into the water occasionally too, to bring the best out of people.
What movie are y'all watching tonight? I know y'all gonna have to decompress and get outside of basketball.
Listen, okay, we might go watch something. I've been on Love Island. I'm a little pissed about where we're going. I hope Amaya Papaya comes to our game too, because we got a lot of love to give her here in New York for being herself and authentically herself. But yeah, I'm big on like comedy movies, heartfelt movies. I love an animation. I love anime, so we'll figure out something tonight. But the dogs are a lot of our like resets. And just being able to take them out, touch grass, and kind of come back down to reality.
Thanks, Tasha.
Thank y'all.